Well, we tried this underground, and we're going to try it again at this underground. It's a simple concept, really. Build a reputation, and we're going to build a reputation. Mo right here. The winner of the Build the Reputation match last week was one of the heroes of the day.
The following contest
it is
a triple threat
say it
extreme
for me.
rules match.
I want to hear you say it.
Making his way to the ring from Florida, weighing in at 175
Three big names set to do battle here tonight, guys, in this triple threat match.
You're right, Michael. It doesn't get much bigger than this.
Hear that?
And
Alpha,
judging from the crowd reaction,
K.Y.L.E.
they completely agree with us.
He's one of the heroes, along with Alex Cass and Bill Squirrel. Kyle is definitely, it's not Kyle, it's K.Y.L.E. It's very awesome what it stands for. Oh, well, the next time.
And
Coming to the ring now, it's Little Dean.
Weighing in at 200.
He dropped a little, and he got a little bit better. Dean's been a beast since we came back from break. Although we haven't,
Byron, what should we expect
Dean
here
hasn't
tonight
been
in
in
this
the ring
triple
in
threat
a
match?
little
When
while.
it comes to triple threats, Michael, you really
Dean
have to
is here
expect
to
the unexpected.
dominate.
Adding that third
Yeah, Dean,
superstar to
spell
the
it.
fray
Spell dominate.
really does add a level of intrigue that just can't be found in a traditional one-on-one match.
Dean Abrams is a legacy wrestler. His father wrestled in the independent leagues throughout places like Nowhere. Nowhere trained a lot of the wrestlers that we have here in the DWI. From Little Dean to Jesse James to Henry McGillicuddy. Definitely Dean, one of the prospects here to go from mid-card to upper-card. That's what this Build a Reputation match is for. And here's Marc Strock. You know, we gave Marc a chance to not be in this match because as it was reported on Twitter, Marc is injured, but still cleared to compete. He twisted his
Byron, what's the game plan for these superstars heading into this triple threat match?
And,
Michael, a lot of times you'll see a competitor lurking in the weeds, just waiting for the
DWI
right time to
wrestlers can
strike.
suffer injuries.
But knowing these three superstars the way I do,
he's,
I doubt we'll see
he's
any
doing
of
it
them
for
standing
Tony.
by idly here
He's going to
tonight.
come in here and compete. He's doing it for Tony. I'm not sure what that means, but whatever it means to him is why we're here. This is why we're here. Marc Strock, Little Kyle. How are we gonna get through here? All right. Well, I'm gonna bet on Dean. Give him three
Here we go with this huge
on
triple threat
Dean.
match. Ooh, what impact!
Speed of Strock.
Oh, what a drop kick on the mark.
I would want a Marc Strock bobblehead. You know, with the piercings.
What a stomp!
Good grief!
You know, you push it and it says Speed of Strock.
Neck breaker.
A little bobblehead. I have it on my dashboard.
Turn your lights out.
Not for none. I would take any DWI bobblehead, but a Marc Strock bobblehead would be on my list, on my top of my list. Oh!
I think this is the beginning of
Kyle
the end.
starting. No, Kyle going for something. Dean's catching his breath.
Seems to be losing a bit of leverage here.
Looks like both Marc and Dean taking turns on Kyle.
Super
Oh,
kick.
look at that super kick!
Leaving
Ooh,
himself
Marc
open
taking
here.
a second and
I can't think of a
freaking.
worse place for him to be right now.
He just kicked the spit right out of his mouth. Dean, not Kyle, superplex style. Boom!
On the lower back.
The only time Kyle's back hurts that bad is when there's a sale on lobster.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. Well,
That
maybe
means
this is gonna
something,
be a
don't
fight heading
worry.
into this one.
To all you people out there
guys,
just think I'm
matches
running
like
off
this
at the
where
lip.
there are
It really
essentially
means
no
something.
rules are one giant free-for-all where absolutely anything can happen.
Oh, look at that reversal. Marc just manhandling him. People forget Marc's a big dude, you know? I mean, we have a bunch of big dudes in the DWI. People forget about Marc Strock being one of them. Because he doesn't have the, the big chest and waist like, some of our competitors. The big Pete, Sticks, Jim the Enforcer.
And that's what I like, Michael.
These are,
it's survival
solid mountain men. But,
in a triple threat, a superstar can't waste time
Marc,
feeling opponents out, getting
he's
warmed
pretty tall.
up, or easing
we got
their
a
way
table.
into the match. You have
Kyle
to go
kicks
at
the
it
table.
as soon as the match
Marc
begins.
just used that as a way to as a bait and switch. Here, look at this table. Now see my fist. Boom! Nice little.
Harsh impact.
He hit that knee driver, then held onto the leg to spin him around like a ragdoll.
He wants no part of the outside. Using the elbow as a weapon.
Never know. Marc could win this. That'd be great. He wins the reputation match, but ends up aggravating his ankle injury.
As we've seen in the past, Extreme Rules matches create a type of hysteria
that's a big problem here in the DWI.
Even more difficult to contain.
Aggravated ankle injuries.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Too quick for him there.
There's also lazy hangnail disorder. That's a big problem in the DWI. People get a hangover, a hangnail, and then they can't do nothing for 6 months.
It's not easy
Baseball
to keep
bat
up.
that misses.
That's what you're getting paid for, isn't it?
Everybody bringing out weapons to hit old Kyle with.
Top of the elbow. Right on the
Kyle
jaw.
fancies himself a superhero.
The ring now. He's
going like a cross between Red Death and Cyborg.
Like
those of you out there who don't know who Red Death is, you're really missing out, dude. That's Batman and the Flash combined.
I'll tell you, watching Extreme Rules matches
well,
make
the
me
Batman
happy.
part, the Flash part's perfectly
You
fine.
gotta believe this one's over.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
Not today.
Looks like he's starting to tire. His chances of winning this triple threat match are starting to dwindle.
Given what he's gone through in his match
Now
so
Kyle's
far,
turn to grab a weapon. What's he going
That's
for?
what he was looking for, Michael.
Will he be victorious? The known disqualification stipulation in a triple threat match can take the battle in many directions. Each one is more unexpected than the next. A superstar can be attacked with a weapon and can be assaulted by an individual who's not even signed to compete in the match. And the
You've seen that in the
WWE
because
everything's
Hornswoggle hanging out underneath with the women.
You with a sledgehammer, lay you out with a chair, or beat you with a
Marc
kendo
going
stick,
out,
or
Marc
you
coming
can be
in.
attacked by someone who's not in the match, and the
Marc
referee
said, you know what?
can't do
Instead of
anything
fighting
about
Dean,
it.
I'm just going to pin
Shoulders on
Kyle.
Not much
One.
behind
Nope,
that pin
Kyle
attempt.
kicked out.
Yet.
Kyle said, no surrender.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh, this could be it.
And one.
Looking to catch him
Oh,
off
no,
guard
but
there, I
another
guess.
kick out.
Remarkable. When this guy's on, look out. No reverses it.
Kyle wants to win this match bad because that would give him 2 in a row on these triple threat build a reputation matches.
And he's heading back.
There may or may not end up with a reputation title. We're still in deciding that.
He's looking at it.
Come the Civil War, the pay-per-view after Chaos Reigns, we're going towards Chaos Reigns now.
He may
But
get the 3
1,
count right here.
2, oh, and
Barely a
another
2.5.
kick out.
Barely.
We have after Chaos Reigns, we have Civil War, where our people will be getting split in half. We're not exactly sure what that means
Just when you
for our
thought
champions.
We got a cover.
1,
He's making a
2,
statement here with this
3,
attack.
and Dean not only wins the match, but he pinned K.Y.L.E.
Those 3 superstars laid it all on the line, as we can see right here in these
Marc
clips.
Strock, man, he's like,
getting
injury
after it
nothing.
here.
Man, maybe wrestling and injury is what he needs, because he was just on some raw energy there. He brought half of the match, half of what he brought to this match, to that match where he in the tag team thing that just happened. He might be moving on instead of losing. Well, there we go. If you were out there and you picked Kyle or Dean, like I picked Dean, and did not.
Oh, I can't believe
Oh, I
this.
did. I picked Dean. Huh. Look at that. They keep showing Marc in the highlight reel.
And last but not least, There was this.
That was that DDT that did it in, did it all. It's over, over. One, deuce, Draco, Dean.
Here is your winner, Little Dean.
All right, anyone out there, if you didn't pick Dean, drink twice.
And
If you're drinking a can of Busch,
Step into this match,
I
but
am drinking
only
a can
one
of
will be
Busch.
leaving victorious.
I will drink
And
twice.
that's this guy.
I couldn't agree more. What an amazing contest that was.
That was an amazing contest. So many times it could have went so many different ways. Well, we've seen Kyle win one. We've seen Dean win one. What's next at the next Underground?